Yo, Wilt is still here. You're looking at the brand new show, One on One. What One on One is going to bring to you is a good exclusive interview with one of our closest and good friends, someone who's well informed around the information about today's topic, and that topic is the Amazing Spider-Man movie. So today, I want to go ahead and bring you a review to get you caught up on what you saw, what you think, some good expertise, advice from a good friend of mine, someone who knows the story behind Spider-Man and Peter Parker very well, and plus my opinion and my view on the movie. So let's start the show, the review of Spider-Man, the Amazing Movie. And we are here with Donnie Virgil, aka Peter Parker, the key console when it comes to all Spider-Man knowledge.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my.
So, Donnie Virgil,
What's up?
tell me your thoughts on the Amazing Spider-Man movie.
Well, I was pleased. I was very pleased. The casting was good. I liked the Peter Parker they got. I loved Gwen Stacy. Her dad was funny as hell. Kirk Connors, that was a good pick. Story-wise, it was believable. I could believe that. I could take that. I could take that. As far as the whole crossbreeding and then his father being involved with it, and then him stumbling upon his research. Yeah, I feel that all played out very well. And then him getting his powers, that was pretty cool because he didn't know how to control them at first. You know what I'm saying? So that gave him like the I have something right now, and I have to train it. I have to learn how to use it. So, and it was cool because he was a skateboarder. So I'm like, because in some Spider-Man games, like he already have that skateboarder-esque type fight style.
Right.
He's gonna freestyle all that stuff. So that was really good. That was really good too. Let me see. As far as the action, that was good. Cinematics was awesome. You just gave like the real life, like, all right, he's crawling on people as he's weaponing. That's what a spider would do. I really enjoyed when he used the vibration web.
Yeah.
And for those who doesn't know what that means, like pretty much he sent out webs throughout the sewers to feel vibrations within the sewer line. So I feel like that was just really good trick plays. So I was like, alright, that's cool. But the only thing about the movie that was retarded was like property of Peter Parker. I know who Peter Parker is. He is Spider-Man. No shit. No fucking shit. So whoever did that was pretty lame, guys. Y'all could have did a hell of a lot better than that. The ending, it was good. Just overall last scene, it was good. I'm sorry, Gwen, your father died. But he went out like a G with that shotgun.
Yep, he did.
Shotgun, it was pretty good. Other than that, it was good, and I bought the game. For those of you that don't know, I beat the game before the movie actually came out. It was a good game, like how it tied in from the movie. It was scenes after the movie, and pretty much like from what Kurt had, it pretty much branched off into something totally serious, like really deadly, and it's about to affect the entire city.
Nice.
So you go through that whole same thing. You see your classic villains, but they're actually animals introduced with human DNA. So that just helps. That just makes So you have human DNA in a rhino, and that creates the rhino. Same goes with the Scorpion and all these other villains that love with Spider-Man.
Okay.
So I'll give the movie, you know, an 8.5.
Nice.
I'll give it an 8.5. I can't say it was like this perfect Spider-Man movie because, you know, I guess in a perfect world, you know, I just can't do that. I can't. Even though I love the character, you know, it was a good movie. I can appreciate what Marvel did. Thank you. And I just hope you do another great one with this next one, because I'll say that was a prototype of something else better.
Now, would you say the Tobey Maguire series one, would you say that was more in line with the actual TV show that came out back in the 90s, and this one's more in line with the comic book?
I would say the one they did is more with the show, because he actually made his web shoot. That was just the key thing, because like when I first seen Tobey just get his powers, I was like, okay, it makes sense, so I'll deal with it. But you know, this one, like, all right, he had to make these. But so he was already smart. But since he got bitten, you know, he was like, all right, I'll use these little capsules from Oscorp that have the same properties of what I need right now. So I would say that was just ingenious. So that was just good.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
And your comparison of how with Kirsten Dunst doing MJ and then with this new girl doing Gwen.
It's black and white, dude. It's black and white, like, yo, like, I feel Kristen Dunst, like, yo, she played the part, but I feel like she just did it just to be there. Like, I mean, she wasn't Mary Jane.
Yeah.
She was just a redhead that, you know, would just like the guy. So I feel Gwen Stacy in this movie, she was like, all right, she played the bad blonde. I'm like, that's what's up. And she fucked with Pete. Excuse my language. But she just liked what he did. And then like when he like, bow, yeah, that happened.
I'm going out the window right now.
That was some suave stuff.
Exactly.
The suave stuff. Suave. But I liked her more than I like Kristen.
Okay.
So Gwen wins. Okay.
Alright. That's going to do it here on the one-on-one with Donnie Virgil. We are signing out.
Alright.
Later, Pete.
Alright, man.
Wilt is still here. Back to me. So, as you know, you just got Donnie Virgil's part and his opinion on the Amazing Spider-Man movie. From my perspective, the Eddie Brock perspective, I thought the movie was amazing, of course, as I am in full agreement with him. Thought the movie was amazing. The characters, the people who they had acting out the parts and the characters was totally fitting. I believe his name is Martin Sheen. Yeah, the guy who played Uncle Ben. Classic. Love the guy who played Peter Parker, this new guy over at Tobey Maguire. One thing I felt that was an improvement from the fact of having this new guy over Tobey Maguire is, I think the overall acting was just weird. Because, Tobey Maguire, he had his moments where he did, you know what I'm saying, he did the little quick quips and stuff like that. But I felt like, me personally, with Tobey Maguire, you got more of the, you know what I'm saying, the classic, hold on Mary Jane, hold on 1 second longer Mary Jane, hold on one more second. You know, you pretty much got the perseverance, the you know what I'm saying, even though I'm more than an average guy, I'm still a man kind of thing from him. You know what I'm saying, of that, you kind of got that version of Spider-Man. You didn't really get like the jokester, the guy who who always makes jokes and stuff, who's always talking in the middle of battle. Because honestly, to me, the only difference between Spider-Man and Deadpool is that Spider-Man will shut up for at least 2 seconds when he's Peter Parker. Deadpool never shuts up. To me, that's the only really defining definition of bar between the two. So, you know what I'm saying, and you got that from this new guy. You know what I'm saying, he really embraced the full ambiance of Peter Parker. Plus, another thing I liked was that I think you saw it maybe in Spider-Man 2, but in this one you really saw, I think, the full effect of how much Peter Parker being Spider-Man and everything, and even though he's pretty much trying to help the police and stuff, how much he's disliked and how the police are so much against him, because that's always a thing. You know, even though Spider-Man plays the hero and he does everything right, you know, the police for a long time, you know what I'm saying, was never on his side. They never backed him. They never wanted to do anything with him. They wanted him behind bars because they didn't see him any different, than any of the other bad guys. And even though a lot of that even though a lot of that was due to Jonah Jameson, who I don't think has been introduced yet, but hopefully he'll be introduced in the second movie. My personal point of view. Hopefully he'll be in the second movie, but yeah. So hopefully you'll see more of that and less of this, because I feel like he was just embraced so quickly in the first one, and that's not really the way it went. Like in my opinion, Spider-Man wasn't really embraced by the masses, the citizens of the city, until, like, you know what I'm saying, he pretty much nearly died or something, you know what I'm saying, until he was pretty much gone when he had quit, and then everyone was like, where's Spider-Man? Like, you know what I'm saying, it's like the old Mike Jones thing, you know what I'm saying, back then you ain't want me, now I'm hot, you all on me, you know what I'm saying. So, but I digress. Like I said, I like those features over the movie. I definitely love the fact they brought Gwen in. And in my opinion, Gwen, I think what you truly get between Gwen and MJ is the fact that with Gwen, she's like that girl that's your best friend, that's always been there for like years and years, but you know what I'm saying, you don't really feel a connection with her until like the last second, like when it's either too late, she's already dating somebody else, or you know what I'm saying, when you when all of a sudden the light bulb comes on and you actually do feel that connection. And with MJ, she's like that popular girl at school that everybody wants and you secretly want, but you think you don't have a chance with her, but all of a sudden you find out that she has interest in you. So again, like Donnie says, it's black and white. It's a totally black and white situation, but all in all, I think it was a great character, a great actor that did Gwen justice, and I love the fact they brought her in first before Mary Jane. I was confused because I didn't think Gwen was in Amazing series at first, but then I remember she actually is. So again, great acting from that part. Love the one-liners and everything from Spider-Man. Love the movie. I don't really have much dislike towards the movie. Not much really to say against it. So all in all, that wraps up my review. Stay tuned next time for one-on-one. We'll be talking about sub anime versus dubbed anime. This is Wilt the Stilt, aka Eddie Brock, signing out. Deuces, people.